Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome back. So today we're talking about we're doing a post-burn review of the new Kringle candle reserve collection for holiday Christmas 2025. This launches tomorrow. I have burned all of them. There's only 4 in the collection there. And as you guys know, October is always a busy month for me with the kids and the Halloween stuff and just kind of all other kinds of fall activities. So I do apologize for being late to the party on this one. I did do the unboxing on like my Instagram. But now that they launch tomorrow, October 28th at 12 noon Eastern Time, you can save 15% with my code phillycandleman, as always. And let's get into it here. So we got 4 new scents, like I said. We have Holiday Roast right there. We have Enchanted Winter. We have Jolly Gingerbread. And then we have Candy Cane Martini, which seems to be a pretty popular fragrance over the past couple years. Kind of like any kind of like sweets, like candy canes mixed with martinis or any kind of other alcoholic beverage. You know, Yankee did one a couple years ago. Homeworks did one a couple years ago, and now it's Kringle's turn to do one here. So let's get into it here. So these are all the white wax reserve fragrances, and if you're not sure what a reserve fragrance is, basically they're using higher quality, more expensive oils, and that's why they are like $34 compared to the $31. So you get an extra $3, and then you get the 15% off with my code if you want to use it. And then sometimes they come in 4 wicks. I'm not sure if these are coming in 4 wicks or not at launch, but I know they're coming in the 2 wicks for sure. So Candy Cane Martini is peppermint on the top note, then peppermint sugar, then vodka, then vanilla, and then some citrus on the bottom. So this is exactly what you would think. It is a peppermint fragrance that is not too astringent, but it's sharp. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like peppermint, the candy cane, right? From Bath and Body Works. It's not that intense. And actually, while burning this, I was actually kind of impressed that it wasn't super intense. It was strong, but it wasn't like knock you out of your house strong like some of the peppermint and candy cane fragrances can be. It was around a 7, certainly there, but not. So you do get a little bit of that vodka, a little booziness to it. It's not super boozy, which I like because I'm not really a huge fan of boozy fragrances. But the citrus in there gives it a nice grounding aspect to it. But yeah, if you like peppermint, a little bit of vodka, a little boozy note, and then a little bit of citrus. And it's not like a really intense citrus, it's there. So certainly one of my favorites. Actually, I like all of them, to be honest with you. There's only 4, so. Next, we'll get into Enchanted Winter. Okay, now this one. This one was strong. We're talking like a 9, and on the boozy note, it's up there. It's a boozy one. So it's pine, fresh, green, cypress, gin, and woody. So that gin really comes out. When I first smelled this on cold, I was like, oh, it's just another, tree fragrance. But once you burn it, that gin note comes out, and yeah, it's like a party atmosphere with the gin note in there. But don't get me wrong, the cypress and the woody notes are definitely on top, mixed in with that gin note there. Strength-wise, like I said, this is around an 8 to a 9. This one, I was shocked that it was actually a stronger thrower than the peppermint candle, because peppermint candles, we know, just in general, peppermint are strong throwers. So this one did knock that one off, strength and throw wise. So Enchanted Winter. If you want to mix in a little bit of boozy notes in there with your greens, that's it. All right, here's an interesting one. Holiday Roast over here. So Holiday Roast. Espresso, cocoa bean, wood, tabac, musk, leather, and spice. So this is unique and might be my favorite of the collection, to be honest with you, just because of how unique it is. First off, I love coffee fragrances. Kringle has done the best coffee fragrances ever, in my opinion. Their coffee shop candle from the Country line, probably the best straight up coffee fragrance out there. The other ones kind of go sour. They can go really tart and just like bad. But the coffee shop fragrance, amazing. So this, you do get that espresso like you're walking into a coffee shop, but then you get the leather in here where it's kind of almost like you're walking in with like a leather jacket and it's cold out into a coffee shop, getting that nice fresh brewed espresso there. But it's so unique, and this is my favorite. I'm gonna say this is my favorite out of the bunch, just because of the uniqueness of that coffee mixed with that leather. Just amazing. And throw wise, we're looking at around a 7 on the throw wise there. This would be a repurchase 100% for sure, and also in the forework if it comes into forework at some point, or if it does come tomorrow, I'm not sure. But holiday roast, if you like sophisticated coffee fragrances, that's not that Paris Cafe crap from Bath and Body Works. This is for you for sure. So that's my favorite of the bunch, holiday roast. Giving it away right there. All right, and last but not least, we have Jolly Gingerbread. Gingerbread fragrances, also hard to come by. Good ones, at least. Good gingerbread fragrances that are just a fresh baked gingerbread cookie, hard to come by. Kringle's done a few. Haven't really been impressed too much with some of them. Last year was probably the closest one that they had to a gingerbread that I really liked. But this one takes it over the top and actually becomes a soft baked gingerbread man, Santa, whatever you want to call, snowflake, wreath, whatever. This is the gingerbread fragrance of the year so far. Baked gingerbread accord, creamy butter, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, ginger, sweet light cream, and vanilla bean. This is it. This is the gingerbread that you eat when it's nice and soft, not the hard gingerbread with all the molasses in it. I'm not one for gingerbread with a ton of molasses in it, so this not having molasses really in it and going more of that sweet, sugary, light, buttery fragrance here with the spices, this is the gingerbread for me. This is my winner. So 1 and 2 are these two, right? Jolly Gingerbread and the holiday roast. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. They could even be interchangeable, really. I know I said that was my favorite, but they can be interchangeable. But yeah. And the strength throw again, around an 8 on this guy. Love this one. Love. So, I think it's all in all a good collection. There's only 4. I don't know if we'll see more before the end of the year. I'm not sure yet. Maybe around Black Friday or so. Who knows? But yeah, so these launch tomorrow on the 28th. You can save 15% with my code phillycandleman. And yeah, so let me know what you think of these. Again, sorry for getting them out so late, but I wanted to get it out at least 24 hours in advance before tomorrow. And maybe help you guys make an informed decision. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon. Stay safe out there.